Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ladies and gentlemen, humans are social beings, meaning that humans need each other. In order to do that, we need to communicate and have social skills. Sadly, in recent research showed that about 70% teens of Generation Z are lacking social skills. They simply have no adequate of social skills, introverted and even lonely, caused not only by the pandemic, but also by climate change and technology. Now, before I continue my speech, I'd like to introduce myself first. Good morning, I'm Putri Indah Salsabila Akmal from As-Shofa Islamic Junior High School. My topic today is about social anxiety. So, what is social anxiety? Firstly, it's possible for most of us to have a fear of socializing. I mean, we all have our own fears, right? Maybe having a fear of spiders, hate, sea. For social anxiety in particular, you're afraid of talking, crowds, eye contacts, and many more. Some of them even got social trauma from it. Ladies and gentlemen, I see most people think that people with social anxiety are rather weird. However, having social anxiety doesn't mean you're different. Do you know that social anxiety is a chronic mental health condition which social interactions can cause irrational anxiety? As you interact with people, you overthink, you tremble, your heart bumps faster, disturbing you and goes into your head thinking that, did I say something wrong? Should I have not said that? Continues on and you'll eventually have panic attack. On the other side, some people may have the skills to interact in virtual normally and fluent. But when it comes to interacting face-to-face, that is when their social anxiety comes. They couldn't talk normally like they do in virtual as if they're two different persons. As other people begin to notice, they will start to distance themselves with you. Your communications will begin to be awkward, your head will spin, thinking to yourself, why can't I socialize normally? So, am I saying that having social anxiety is wrong? Obviously not. Why should it? I'm saying that they shouldn't be treated like they're not normal. Ladies and gentlemen, how come such youngsters have these mental issues nowadays? It can result from negative experience such as chronic abuse, bullying, discrimination, or humiliation. As you grow older, your negative past will stick with you if you don't do any actions. In the end, you will think of suicide. For some people, their condition can get better. But for many people, it doesn't go away on its own without a treatment. It's a bad idea to ignore it or even think that it's normal. Well then, what are the solutions? First is seeking help from therapy or someone you know. They can understand your problems and how you feel. Not to forget that you can receive suggestions on how to deal with it. Second, focusing on what people are saying rather than assuming the worst. Because mostly what you think is not what actually is. If you think you're having miscommunication, you better ask them in person. Third, try to have some relaxation techniques. Calming yourself down rather than overthinking is better for you. And fourth, push yourself out of your comfort zone. It's impossible to get better if you don't try pushing yourself and practice socializing more. So, in order to overcome social anxiety, you need to challenge it. It's either now or never. Because if you don't fight your social anxiety, your future will be more complicated. Fight slowly, step by step. Social anxiety might seem trivial, but it's difficult to remove it. Sometimes, all you need is the guts to get over it. I think that's all for my speech. Thank you for listening. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.